Good afternoon, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees. It is almost 5 o'clock. It is 74 degrees, and I think we're out of the 30-degree weather here for a while because the lows are going to be in the mid-40s and the highs are going to be in the 70s. Like I say, right now it's 54, 5 o'clock. Sun's going down. And we're going to be checking this little hive here. This is hive 63 East Fence, and according to my writings, it says the last time we were in here was on 9/27, so it's been almost a month, good 3 weeks. And it had a yellow queen and brood and eggs in the top box. And that's what we wanted. They have no food. So we're going to be giving these girls today a mixture of sugar syrup and that beetle. Got roots too. Okay. Come down, girls. We got the smoker over here. See no bugs on that. But it's getting late and they're coming home from work, so. There we go. Okay, see what we got here. Sun's down a little bit, so let's see if I can get this to where I can see from this area. Well, Chucky, yeah. Okay. This frame here has a little pollen, no bugs. Little pollen's about it. Okay. We'll just stick it back in the box. We may bust them down to a single box. This one here has a little work that they can do on it. Both sides. Right, Sam? That's funny. Ha ha. Yeah, it is. Get off there, girl. This one here has some weight. It has some bees, there's honey. Brood, more brood, honey and pollen on that side. So they're doing okay. There we go. Maybe that was better. This one has some brood. Larvae, baby hatching out. It has some eggs. They look like they might be about 3 days old. Because they're, the way I can tell they're 3 days old is they're probably already hatched. It has a little white in the bottom, which is the royal jelly. So they're probably not much of that, but they're probably about 3 days old. This one here has a nectar and a yellow queen. There she is, right there. I don't see any eggs. That was pretty much nectar. So we're going to stick it back here. Depends on what the bottom's looking like. And the robin is about closed down, I thought, but now here we got right here, they're fighting. This one here is fighting. This one here is fighting. So this one here is fighting. Let's see what we got in here. Here is a frame that had some wax moth damage. Nothing else on there. So we'll probably make this a 5-framer. Here's a good frame. No bugs. Good laying frame. Got a little pollen. Bottom needs to be cleaned. Little piece of pollen pan, it was padded, it was dried out. This one here, nothing on it. Good frame, got a little pollen on it. Back on it. There you go. Got a little bee down there. So it's got a little pollen on it. That's about it. No bugs. Y'all remember, always look at your bottom. When you're going through your hive. She looks like she just quit laying. That little wax moth thing down here. Little wax moth cocoon or whatever it's cocoon. Things wax moth wraps themselves up in. This side here. Got some good looking frames, but that's about it. So we'll be putting them in a 5-frame box. clean her bottom out. Move these over. Moving the frames over here to give us a little bit more room to clean the bottom. One girl. Now, even the little babies won't climb up. Okay. Hold on a second, watch the bees. Get my bottom cleaner here. And what we're going to do too is change the bottom. I just have to have one right here. So we're going to take this and set it up here. That one over there. And then we got a beetle here. Okay. Right here we could have wax moths. Got a beetle. Can y'all see that? Not real good? Okay. Here's what we got. Anyway, this is what the bottom's got on it. Right over there's probably got beetles in it, wax moths. All that's just stuff. Bees don't need it. And over here on this side, they got there in a week. It could be why the queen's not laying. Got all that crap in there. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, it is. That's what it is to me. It's a little crooked. Okay, now we're going to take all this off. Yep, you know, there's a big worm. It's a wax moth. That's a beetle. I need a brick. I'll take my brick here. Take my brick there. And we'll take all this stuff out. That's the same thing. There's a wax moth right there. And that's probably got beetle eggs in it. And wax moth, there's another one. In a week, they'd had this thing destroyed. Come on, girls. Move your bodies. Come on, girl. Okay. Okay, we can take that one. It's clean enough now, so we can take it and put it over here. Once the bees get off it now, we'll clean it all up again. Got my torch. Take this one, and it's the same color. We're going to get the bees in there and then we'll level it all up. We're going to use this same box that was on the bottom. Because the front entrance that I got made for it works. Just like that. Now we're gonna we have a good foundation here. I'm sure y'all can see that, but I can't. Good foundation. They can lay in it. We'll find them some honey somewhere to put in here too. We'll come back and take one of these out. Now this one here, we'll take out. We'll put the bees in there. Buddy Bob Benny, he says that, y'all don't know Bob Benny, you need to look him up. He's a good guy. Got a huge operation. We're going to take that off. Hold on a second. That might work. Okay. Take that off. Put it over here. Out of the way. Take this one out. I think this was the one that had the queen. Yeah. The one with the nectar and everything that had the queen on it. So we're going to put it back to the outside. We're going to put this one next to it. So if the queen wants to lay on it, she can. Take this one off. This brood and larvae. The yellow queen is right here. Where'd she go? Right here. We don't leave the queen out very long. We stick her back in the house, right in the middle. Here it has some honey on it, some nectar, and brood. See, as long as I can see, I'm okay. Two little girls up there fighting. Alright, wasn't fighting, it was having a discussion. This one here has some brood, it's a pollen. They don't have much food though. So what we got to do is make sure the babies got some food. So we're going to kind of half them up with sugar and syrup. Let's see what I can find here. Y'all hold on and I'll show you something else here. Somebody was talking about, let me go get my stapler first. I had to back up and go get my level. Put the paper there. Put the level up here so we can get it in a minute or so. And staple. Now, I don't need to be holding on to the honey. I need the sugar. Okay, now. Had some people ask me about the they said that I did the one, I'm showing that anything would work, so I showed them one that had 2 pieces of wire in it and it wasn't level or anything. And he got back with me and says he liked his levels. Y'all hold on a minute because these wax moths are trying to get away. The wax moth worms. We're gonna get the wax moth worm. Okay, gotta slow them down. No, I don't think we hit the bees. One of the things I was waiting for them to leave. Might have got one there. But anyway, he was talking about he likes his to be flattened, and that's okay. If you got one like this, it's like that, you to take it, put it down. I use 3/8 staples. You can take it, put a staple in it, without hitting the wire. There we go. Then you take the other, or wherever it is that's flopping around, you can put 2 staples there. And when you take the, if you got it up there, put one in the middle. Trust me, you'll remember that once you start working with it. We'll take a feeder shim here. We'll move the camera as we go. And put a shim there. Like I say, once we get it all done, we'll level it up. Get that there. See if we can get little bees back in there. Come on, girls. Go down. Can't fly. Go down. Go down. 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 Right over here. That's okay. We're going to take paper. Take paper and put down here. And we're going to take their feeder tray here. I think there's a bug in there. When I first started using these feeder things here, I used to run fiberglass screen around there and around here so the bees could climb up and down easier. We're going to put that there. I'm going to take some sugar water, sugar. Well, misplaced that one too. But we got some spearmint candy here. Not peppermint, it's spearmint. We're going to try it with that. Peppermint works real good. Okay, we'll put the sugar. But that's the way I hold my wire down, if I think I need to. Had another guy give me a comment, good guy. I guess. Never seen any of his videos. Sounds like a nice guy. Got a lot of questions and I like that. And I answer them all. Sometimes. So we're going to put sugar on here. Just in case they need it. You can just about see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Now, this is the dry sugar over here. And the bees can eat it whenever they want to, if they've got food out or not got food out. And then we got some pollen patty here. We're going to take some pollen patty. Put a little piece right there. Because they didn't have that much pollen either. That there, and then I need to go rake up some more pine straw because all the pine straw is pretty much gone now. But we have a new batch falling off the trees. We're going to give them some sugar water here. See, little hives like this, I'll be checking. Until they get bigger. Yeah, little hives like this, as long as you take care of them, you make sure they got food, they got water. They don't have more frames in there than they need like this one had. This is short needle pine here. Or evergreen or whatever you want to call it. But they're the short ones and they sink easier. Okay. What else was it I was going to say? See, the one guy wanted to know about, guy wanted to know about, I use 1/2 inch what I'll call rabbit wire in here. And the bees can get up through the real easy and they can eat the bottom out of this and they can come up and they can get this, no problem. And get back down. And he asked me if he could use plastic if the holes were the same size. You know, I guess you got to use what you got to use. If this was 1 inch by 1/2 inch, that's fine. Just anything that'll hold that paper on there, or until the sugar gets pretty much crystallized in there. The bees can still eat it because the bee sweat is water in the air, and you know, you just take care of your bees and pray about it, and they'll help you. You know, you won't have any problem with them really. Some will die, some will live. It's okay. Little girl right here walking around, thinking about, do I want to go down there? But me, I mean, you could buy a roll of this rabbit wire real cheap, and you can cut a lot of feeders out of it. And if you're going to be a beekeeper, and you say, well, I don't need that much wire. Well, if you're going to be a beekeeper, you're going to. I bought many rolls on it, and it's not that expensive, unless you buy it by the foot. Well, I don't have much money. That's okay. You'll find something to do with it. It doesn't have to be a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch wire. You know, be whatever you want to with it. The only thing is, if you use plastic, when I go in the hive, say when it warms up, and I want to check the hive, check the bees and everything else, making sure they're okay. A lot of people, they just put paper down on top of the frames and then put sugar down. Well, you can't really go in it very easy and check them, because once you do that, all your sugar is going to fall through and fall into the bottom, and it's going to make a mess. Trust me. Oh, you know that's been there, done that. That's why I use wire now. But when you go in to check it, with this one, I just pull the staples out, or else pick it up, the staples will fall out. They're only 3/8 and they're not in that deep. And you just grab the ends of the wire and just twist it, and it breaks it loose from the thing. You pick it up here and stick it over here, and you know, when you go to put it back on, you just pick it up and stick it back on. So, wire, plastic, I use wire. Another fellow was asking me about top entrances. Bottom entrance. Said he had to cut his entrances down real small to cut down on the robin. Well, I've done the same thing. My openings are anywhere from a 1/2 inch, depends on the box size, to 1 inch. Some of them may be 1 1/4 inch, but that's it. I'll show you some of those when we finish. But he wanted to know if he lives where it snows, and if he lives where it snows, get out of there. if he lives where it snows, he's worried about the bees suffocating in cold weather. I live in South Carolina. I don't really have a situation with that. I'm trying to get the bees off right now to get back in the hive. A lot of them babies. And once I knock them off of here, gently, with love, I set them somewhere that if a bee gets on it, I know that they can fly. But he's asking about the holes in the top. I'm going to put this back together, cut the robin down a little bit. This back on there. Some of these shims I cut just 3/4 of an inch. Leave that there. Check for bugs and or whatever. Put it back down. Okay. He was talking to me about the entrances. Bottom entrance real small. It is in a snowy place. Do I know anything about bees suffocating in a hive? Bees will suffocate in a hive if you listen to some people and you wrap it all up. You need to wrap it up a little bit if you live in northern, southern, not northern, southern, live in one or the other. Northern states or western states, it's a lot of snow, or anywhere else it snows. And you're worried about them closing up the bottom entrance. Most people I talk to from places like that, they are they put an entrance in the top too, just in case that happens and the bees can get out and come back in on nice days. It's cold, they ain't going out nohow. But you put you an entrance up there. Doesn't have to be a big one. First of all, there ain't be no robin. And the bees can get in and out. Plus that, bees sweat. If it snows, you got sweat. The tops of the boxes, you need something on the top of your box. That's one reason I use the sugar. But with the top of the box, I'm going to quit here in a minute. It sweats. You need to pick the back up, level it up, pick the back up. And that way the water will run down. With sugar on here, the sugar absorbs the water. The bees take care of that. If the water falls off the top onto bees, bees are dead. But that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed that. We can sit here and talk about bees all day long. But y'all can't see me. This is me. And I love my bees. Y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. Be careful. Give us a thumbs up. Comment. Share. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Almost like Sherry. I'm going to show you this bottom here first. I might show you a couple of the bottoms. Y'all just hold on. I'll make you dizzy. Sorry about that. But you see that little hole there at the bottom? In the middle? Where the bees are coming in and out? That's how big that hole is. That hole's about 5/16. This one here is an 8-frame box. And that's what they've got. It's this right here. This one here is a triple deep 8. And there's a little robin going on there. But that's the only hole they've got. This one here is a triple 8. That's got a hole, and this may be 2 inches. If I can find it. Here it is. about 2 inches. But they're all about like that. We've got this one. There's a little hole right there. That's all they got. This one over here is a 888. Now it's got a piece of wood up there because that's what they were used to. Now hold on. That's what they were used to. But I put a piece of metal up there too. And at the end of the wood right there, there's a little hole. And that's what they got. And I put the wood up there because that's what they're used to. This one here had the wire on it. They got a piece of metal up there now. And that's their hole down there. And they're all like that out here. But these are 888s. That one right here. I got them. 106, the video's to be out probably on the 23rd. Day the 22nd, so I'll put it out tonight. It's uploading now, and that will be, you can see what we have with that. There's a super that was on it. We took the super off of it. Y'all have a great day. Be careful. Y'all keep me out here talking all day. If there's something y'all like to know about, let me know. Now that little hole right there underneath that sign, that hole has a piece of string wire over it. They can't get in and out of there either. Now tomorrow we'll come out and check that one, which is 107 east fence, and we'll probably lower one of the boxes off of there too, and start another robbing thing. But y'all have a great day. So they're all like that. Bye. You need to know something.